Welcome back. This is Original Greatness. And first, I would like to thank God and I would like to thank you because I do this for you. Now, it's a new year and 2021 is here. And you know what comes with New Year's? New Year's resolutions. Unfortunately, studies have shown that only about 9% of people who make New Year's resolutions keep them. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys 3 tips on how you can keep your New Year's resolution. Now, first off, I want y'all to know, I need y'all to bear with me because I got on my Slim Fit Christmas shirt. You know, country folks, I got some country cousins and they don't say Christmas. You know, country folks do not say Christmas. They say Christmas. Hey, what you got going on for Christmas, cuz? Now, in a few of my previous videos, I talked to you guys about a book that I was reading titled Atomic Habits by James Clear. In this book, he talks about ways you can get rid of bad habits and how you can create good habits or new habits in your life. And some of these techniques that I've learned, I've been able to implement since the past 2 weeks of me actually completing reading this book. On this journey of self-improvement, I've discovered that a lot of it is psychology. And self-improvement is a lifestyle. And changing your life starts with changing your mind. So here are some things that I've been using in my life currently that have been making a huge difference. Tip number 1, stay on course, stay on target. Everything we do on a regular basis is a habit. And what determines if that's a good habit or a bad habit is the label you put on it and whether or not that's bringing you closer or further away from your goals. If you have a goal of working out and you miss a day, then you are off course. If you miss more than one day consecutively, that is the start of a new habit. That's a new habit of not working out. And that should be labeled as a bad habit because it is keeping you further away from your goals, off course and off target. I had a really bad habit of beating myself up emotionally and mentally if I came off course from what I was trying to do, whether that was trying to stop from picking up a bad habit again, or I stopped from continuing a good habit that I was attempting to create. And the fear of me coming off course again just stopped me from even trying. And I want you guys to know, it is okay. If you come off course, it's okay. It happens, but get back on it. Get back on it so it doesn't become a bad habit. So stay on course, stay on target. Tip number 2, don't just have a goal, have a system. I like using being in shape or working out as a goal, not just because it's popular, but because it's a goal we all should have. And the problem with having a goal of being in shape in this microwave society that we live in today is that we can put in an hour at the gym and we can't see the results immediately afterwards when we look in the mirror. So after a few days of working out, putting in the exercise and the work, and not seeing the results that we're looking for, we can become discouraged, want to quit, and say it's not even worth it. Your progress is not measurable visually when you get done working out just by looking at your body or looking at a scale. You can shift your mental response from discouragement to achievement by giving yourself something you can measure. Create a system or give yourself a system where you're working out to achieve the body you want 1 hour, 5 days a week. This is something that you actually can measure. So when you work out for that 1 hour, you can check it off as something you did for that day, and then you can have a sense of accomplishment. And this can keep you motivated and encouraged to keep going. And that is perspective. The way you look at something plays a huge role in your behavior. So don't just have a goal, have a system. Tip number 3, become who you want to be through your actions. There are a couple of closely related techniques in the realm of self-improvement that are the inversion of this method. One is affirmation, and the other is identity. Affirmation is claiming something as true or into existence by using your mind. One of the ways of doing this is by writing it down or saying it out loud repeatedly with emotion to program your subconscious mind to attract it or drive you to take action towards that affirmation. Identity is the image of yourself you have in your mind. And the idea is, if you can get your subconscious mind to accept the identity of the person you want to become, the actions and decisions you make will be in alignment with that identity. Both techniques require extreme focus and faith, because you have to believe something that isn't true in the reality that exists outside of your mind. But if you provide evidence for your mind to support that belief, it's easy to get the benefits of affirmation and identity. So take action first. If you tell yourself 1,000,000 times that you are an author and you're not writing anything, your mind will be more inclined to dismiss that idea than it will be to accept it. So if you write every day, one word turns into one sentence turns into one paragraph turns into one chapter, and one chapter turns into one book. Now you have evidence through your actions that supports the story that you've been telling yourself, that I am an author. And you became an author by writing, and you stayed motivated and fueling that idea by telling yourself, I'm an author, while you're putting in the work to be an author. If you want to be in shape, be a person that doesn't miss workouts. Become that person that pushes theirself and hits those extra reps. Become that person that eats smaller meal portions and makes healthier meal choices. I am a healthy person because I'm doing those things and I am in shape. Become who you want to be through your actions. Bottom line, you got to work. There are no shortcuts. And if you find one, it's going to cheat you out of the opportunity to help you build that muscle, to build that mental muscle you're going to need in order to stay there and in order to handle anything that you may come across at that next step or at that next phase or at that next level. Or even worse, you might not even appreciate it. So don't be afraid to put in that work. Let God know, let yourself know, and let everybody know, let the world know that I don't just want this, I earn this, and I deserve it. Because this is who I am through the actions that I am taking. That's what you want in your life. That's what you want to be. That's how you get it done. I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. 2021 is here. Make this your best year ever until we get to the next year, and then that's your best year ever. Make every year your best year. I want to give a special thanks to Rachel Limit and Kevin E. Young. Thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you for all the positive feedback, for subscribing, commenting, I am Original Greatness. You guys are awesome, and I wouldn't be here without you. I appreciate you guys. If you comment, I am Original Greatness below, I will give you a special thanks on my next video. So, as always, be original, be great, and say, I am Original Greatness. God bless.